Hi and welcome to another episode of my Starcraft on my Starcraft channel. Um, in this episode, we are going to take a look at the single-player mission called Outbreak, where you're supposed to defend your base against attacks from the Zerg and simultaneously destroy all the infected buildings. I have found that people that is playing this game for the first time has big problems with this mission. I have already played through this mission on hard difficulty, and now I'm going to play it on normal, just to show you how it, it's supposed to be done in the most efficient way possible. So I'm going to explain everything step by step, everything I'm doing. So here we go. Now, first of all, take all your SCVs and put them on minerals. Now build as many SCVs as you can. You will need to put a reactor and a tech lab on your barracks. The reason why I don't have in-game sound is because Fraps is basically being a bitch. So you have to excuse me for not having any in-game sound. Now, what you will do now is to build two bunkers up here. One here and one down here. Like that. There we go. Build as much as possible. Now, like that. Now you build two here, and then you can build an additional bunker here. So you have two bunkers at each place. Like this. So that's the most important thing. You have to get your defenses up. If you don't get your defenses up, you're dead. It's as simple as that. You are fucked. So, the second thing you have to remember is to always keep your supplies up. So that's what I'm going to do now. Always build supply depots, because you do not want to run short on supplies in the middle of a crisis if you need if you need uh, if you need if you need to build units. Now, I don't prefer to have fire bats inside my bunkers. I prefer to have marauders instead. Insufficient Vespine gas, so let's build some. Whoops, sorry. We can use them for minerals. So always build your supply depots. You will need at least 15 of them. So let's grab some more gas. I prefer to kill off all enemies. I prefer to kill off all the enemies from a distance, so they won't be able to get close to my bunkers, because once they do that, well, they can destroy them. So I'd rather prefer not having to repair my bunkers as much. However, what you will need to do is to shit. And now daylight is coming, and hopefully my bunkers will make it. Because directly after this auto save, daylight will come and they will die, just like that. And now I always use the first day to get my defenses up. And I always only use 3 SCVs on every refinery, simply because you don't need more than that. So the first thing I do when the first day has arrived, day 1, as you can see up there to the right, I always prepare my defenses. That's the first thing I do. So I start by building another bunker. Here I am going to have 3 bunkers over here. Now there's two spots left in every bunker, or in these 2 bunkers. The reason why that is that I want to have 2 marauders in those bunkers. Simply because marauders, if you have done this, I don't want to use the term correctly, but if you have done it in the way that I do it, which is the most efficient way, I think, you will have concussive shields, which means that the marauders will slow down enemies, and that's really, really good. So now I am going to build me a tech lab, and I am going to build me another factory up here, just like that. So now we have 4 marines and 1 marauder in these 2 bunkers, and that is the how should I say, the most efficient way to. And I have a marauder in that too. Nice. So and I don't want my fire bats to stand too close to the fight, simply because they die easy. So this is the way you do it. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Now we need to put a reactor. So you have a tech lab and the reactor on your factories. The factory with the reactor is going to pump out helions, and this is going to build diamondbacks. Now what I want to do here is to build another